see how he's 9. So
A woman on the lips, forever on the hips.
that's so fucked up. And that was praise on television.
You know what? That's why Friends wouldn't live up today. You know, they had a very different humor. I feel like even New Girl with Schmidt, when Schmidt was bigger. Times have changed. And I love it. Hi to the vlog. Hi. All right, I'm doing my hair. I'm getting ready for my live. It's gonna be so great. We're doing shoulders and triceps, girlies. It's gonna be amazing. Just doing a quick little makeup look. But yeah, I know my days are just always the same. Today we are going to film a workout video. A couple minutes to do my makeup and then I'm gonna come back and see you. I'm excited to film, but I need to do my makeup at the speed of light. So I'm going to be back. Besties! The makeup is giving today. It is, the hair. She's looking cute. Okay, we are gonna make the bed. I finished my workout. It was great. We did shoulders and triceps, and apparently Teddy was not having the time of his life when I was on live. Apparently Teddy was kind of struggling. He threw up. They don't want to eat right now, so I hope that they get better. But that's just life with dogs, right? Sometimes you serve them breakfast and you don't know if they're gonna eat or not. Eat. Eat.
What is that?
Don't you know that I have built-in sound effects? Where are you going? Yes. I like it redondo. It's really made a difference. And it keeps us really warm. Why is he bullying my dog? Oh my fucking god, I'm dying. Why do you bully the dogs, Josephine?
Humor is the coping.
Crying, that's what my dad taught me. To be tough. He would bully me. Lightning McQueen! It's a trend that's making me cry on TikTok.
Why?
The one with Lightning McQueen.
Why?
I don't know, it's so sad. Also, I'm PMSing like a bitch, man. Why do we only get like one good week out of the month?
What's the trend?
The trend is you saying, I'm gonna cry just talking about it. You know, when I tell you PMS is real, it's because it is. Yesterday, I told you I was having a dream and I woke up crying. That's how I know my hormones are like on 10.
You're weird. You're a weird baby. I love you though, but you're weird.
Why am I weird? Men will never understand. To feel like your hormones are just like playing the fuck out of you. I'm about to shower. I have to go shower for sure because I'm filming today. Cookie dough chocolate chip. 230 calories, 10 grams of fat, 80 milligrams of sodium, it's fine, 25 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein. And it says it has brown rice protein, tapioca fiber, tapioca syrup, cashew butter, that's new, roasted cashews, sunflower oil, sunflower butter, chocolate chips, brown sugar, brown rice crisps, natural flavor, vanilla extract, sea salt, and sunflower lecithin. Only thing I don't recognize. My lashes look absolutely crazy, don't judge them. But I'm only gonna have half, and I'm gonna have half as dessert after lunch because my husband's working on it right now. caramelly they are. Okay. Not as sweet. And I like that. I may be trying my Pure Protein bars. What the fuck? It contains tree nuts, so cashews. I'm in love. I'm loving these. I'm gonna have it as dessert. It's a little bit softer than my Pure Protein ones. I like these. And then you bite into like the chocolate chip, and it's just like not sweet. It's like, I'm fucking with these. But if I'm just looking for like a little snack or something sweet to have, then I will definitely go for this instead of like a cookie. Split it up so that I can have it as dessert or have it all at once. But I want it as dessert after my lunch. So I'm gonna have the next half after. And I'll maybe do my Pure Protein bars. Bless you, my love. I've been loyal to Pure Protein bars for years because when I first started my fitness journey, I would have the Pure Protein shakes. Like they sell like the protein powder, and I used to get the vanilla one religiously, and I would have one a day. It's not plant-based, so it definitely makes a difference in the way that I felt. But it carried me through hard times. So I started getting the protein bars, but they were so like pricey that I would get them like every once in a while. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I'm about to go take a quick body shower and get my life together so that I can film. Setup is ready. We're gonna unbox. Oh yeah, they sent me a new stepper. I'm excited to try her. I'm very excited to try her. I hope that she's cute. I haven't even opened it. Does it say what color it is? It doesn't. It just says the item number. Charlie is being adorable. Like they finally ate. We went for a walk. They both pooped and they both finally ate because they didn't want to eat. I'm gonna try to figure out my camera situation as to how this is gonna look like when I'm recording. I'm really trying to put more effort into my workout videos for YouTube. So I hope that y'all are enjoying them.
But I want to show you what I...
So let's do a little Q&A based on the questions that I got from my questions sticker on Instagram while I do my makeup real quick. So the first question is, how can I eat my favorite traditional dishes but still stay healthy? Specifically Mexican Honduran. Okay, say that you're trying to eat some tacos, you can swap up the tortillas. For the extreme wellness ones, they're only 30 calories, or you can find like the Mission ones that are like 25 calories per tortilla. Say that you want to make a torta, you definitely can. You can get like a smaller type of bread. Make it very protein focused. So try to make it super protein focused. So have the most amount of carne that you can to ratio. You can have carne and you can make it with volume, with some lettuce. You literally can really mess around with the volume of your meal. All right, so that's what we want to focus on. Volume. You can also add beans. Beans are great. They're a source of carbs. And one thing that I will do is usually look for, if let's say I'm going somewhere, right? I'm going somewhere to eat, or I'm getting food from someplace and their tacos come with 2 tortillas. I will usually take off 1 tortilla and just have the tacos with 1 tortilla. And also one thing that I do is look forward to meals like on the weekend. I will say like, okay, on the weekend I want to go have pupusas, and I will go have pupusas, and I will have 3, 4, because I haven't done that the entire week. Try to do some low calorie swaps for certain stuff, but for the most part, you know, also have what you want, just in slight moderation. So if you're used to having 4 tacos, have 3. I usually eat breakfast. What do you recommend that's fast and easy to make? My favorite go-to is egg whites. Egg whites in a tortilla. Egg whites with ham. Ham has a little bit of sodium, but whatever can get you going. You can also make oats. I know that oats are so like, you know, like everybody does oats, but it is because it's a quick and easy breakfast. You could use, you could also do like a parfait with some Greek yogurt. The Oikos one is so good and it has 17 grams of protein, so you can do that. You can also prepare some hard-boiled eggs so that you can have during that time, and just have 2 hard-boiled eggs on a toast, even like a toast with some cream cheese, some avocado. Get it, girl. I've also seen Kodiak Cakes sells pre-made waffles, like frozen waffles, and you can just toss those on your toaster or your air fryer. What are your favorite protein snacks? First of all, a protein shake will always hit the spot. The other thing is not every snack has to be a protein snack, and that's very important for you to learn too. Not everything has to be high protein. Your snacks can just be a snack, and then focus on having your protein during the day. But if you want to make it protein focused because you struggle to get your protein, get yourself a yogurt with some frozen fruit. Delicious and like a cold treat. Balancing desserts in moderation is a big struggle for me. Okay, so I was talking about crumble cookie on my live the other day, and I was like, yeah, you know, like for 1 serving, like you're literally looking at 140 calories. And somebody said, you know, people were like, oh my gosh, yeah, but that's just for 1/4 of a cookie. And I'm like, that's okay though. Like, you don't need to have the whole cookie all at the same time. Like, you can have 1/4 of the cookie and, you know, like move on with your day. Like, that's totally fine. And I feel like, does it take self-control? Yes, it takes a lot of self-control, but it is also worth it. Like, it's also worth it for you to have what you want in moderation. For me, during the week, I usually get sugar-free jellos. I've shown those a lot. Sometimes I will also do like a protein shake, but on the weekends, I'll go get pan dulce, and I'll have a piece of pan dulce. Like a concha hits the spot, so I'm gonna have conchas. Balancing in moderation is just you knowing that those foods are available to you and they are not restricted. They are available to you, and the more that you tell yourself, okay, that is available for me, I just I'm choosing, just making a different choice for me, and that's fine. Like, with time, you will also be able to get what you want. Just, I think that the language also has a lot to do with how we feel about food. Since I've been using my FitMe app, I noticed I'm having a bad relationship with food. Help. This can happen with tracking your meals. I'm gonna be super real with you. It took me years. It took me a really long time for me to get back into tracking. When I first started tracking my foods, I developed a really bad relationship with food simply because I wanted to track every single bite that I took to make sure that I was staying in my calories. And I worked on it for a really long time. I focused on just fixing my relationship with food so that in the future I could track. And I feel like this time around, I am not as obsessed with tracking everything that I put into my body. I am more like less, you know, like strict with it. Like, I will still track the big things, but there are certain things that I'm just like, it's whatever. Like, I won't track veggies. Like, I was tracking veggies, bitch. Like, I was struggling. Like, it was so bad. But I've learned to track differently, and I feel like that is one focus that you can do, is instead of tracking so that you can have the least amount of calories possible, if that is your problem right now, I would say start tracking to learn what you're putting into your body, and do it more with the focus of, I want to know what I'm putting into my body. And I think that that can also help shift the focus a little bit more, because it can be very hard and detrimental to your health. Put your health first, then take a break and fix your relationship with food for a while and get back to it in the future once you're ready and you feel like food is not the enemy. I feel like that's when you can really come back. We're gonna do brows. How do I find and hit your protein goal? Okay, so for me to find my protein goal, I went on a TDEE calculator on Google, and I put everything that I do, my lifestyle, how many workouts I do, and all of these things, and it gave me like a good baseline. Now, I didn't just run with it. I played around with it for a very, very long time. I made adjustments. I saw how my body reacted to the different amounts of food. And I definitely saw a big difference in all cases. So for instance, one thing that I noticed a big difference on was when I was eating more carbs. I had way more energy naturally. I had way more energy, but I was also eating more fats. So I would notice more cellulite in my body. And now that I'm eating lower fats, decent carbs, high protein, I see less cellulite, but the weight is the same. But my protein intake is very high. So go on a TDEE calculator, put in your information, see what it tells you. And if it tells you, okay, you should eat 2,300 calories, which people think it's so much, it is when you're used to eating 1,000. Try to reverse diet into that, which reverse dieting is basically just increasing your calories over time. So try to do that and reverse slowly. Once you get into like a decent amount of calories, see how you feel as time goes by. Do you feel more energy? Are you gaining weight? What is your goal? And then for protein intake, of course, the only way that you're gonna hit your protein intake goals is gonna be if you really stick to it and say like, all right, like every meal I will be having a protein. I will be having protein with my meals. I will be having enough carbs, and like, it's very hard, but it's definitely not impossible. Is it okay to have overnight oats or breakfast almost every day? Hell yeah. Whatever works for you and whatever you can have every single day consistently. What are your thoughts on 2,000 calories a day? My trainer put me on it with 5 times a week training, and I'm not used to it. Honestly, felt when I started eating 2,300 calories a day, it was so much food. I could barely get it down. Like, I remember I would have a big breakfast, and then 12 o'clock would hit and I would have my yogurt with like fruit, and then 2 o'clock would hit and I would eat my lunch, and then I would have at like 4 p.m. my protein shake, and then usually I would come home at 8 and at that time have a big ass dinner, and sometimes even a second protein shake depending if I had met my protein goals or not. It's a ton of food, but you definitely have to kind of like measure and see how you're feeling and see the end goal. If you're trying to gain muscle mass, if you're trying to perform better during your workouts, it might be worth it for you to put in that effort. How do you gauge how much of something you should have if it's the sort of something high in sodium? Okay, so read the labels on stuff and it will tell you the servings. So let's say that something says, okay, for 50 grams of this, it's 70 calories. And out of those 70 calories, there's 10 grams of protein. There's 10 grams of protein in it for 70 calories. I'll be like, hell yeah. And then you take out your food scale. Sometimes it will say 13 pieces and then it's not actually 13 pieces. I would say weight your food on a food scale. And see how that looks like. What ingredients should I stay away from as a woman who is always bloated? Ooh, okay. Number 1, sodium. Sodium is something that you want to look at. Dairy, okay, you want to look at dairy. Is dairy what's going to make you, it's dairy making you bloated? Like try to gauge how much fats how many fats you're having per day, and see if that's something that you can decrease slightly. Also, if you're having too many processed foods, so too many frozen foods, are you feeling gassy, or are you feeling like you're retaining water? What kind of bloating are you having? It also can make a difference. Are you having enough vegetables? Are you having enough fiber in your diet? I feel like those are things that we need to look for. So definitely it's not only ingredients, but I would definitely say start with sodium and fats. Start looking at those two ingredients in everything and try to find a way that you can slightly decrease those. How do you ignore hate comments? They're hurtful and it's hard. I honestly just think about all the positive ones y se me pasa. Not gonna lie to you. Cutting sugar cravings without getting depressed or anxious. Okay, you get sugar cravings because you believe that those things are bad for you. And in excess, they are. But in moderation, they're not. Fill your house with foods that you can have every single day. And every time that you want to have something sweet that, you know, doesn't fit into your every single day lifestyle, you can go get it. And you can tell yourself, I can go get it anytime that I want. I have to leave my house and I have to go. But I'm not telling you fill your house with Oreos if you love Oreos and then just pretend that they don't exist for the remaining of your life. No, it's going to be so hard. But that's why I tell you to create routines. So from Monday through Friday, try to create that routine where you're like, okay, I am going to have a protein bar whenever I'm craving something sweet. I'm gonna have half of a protein bar for my dessert for lunch, and then the remaining half for my dinner dessert. And it will help you so freaking much. I've made that change and it's helped me so much. You can also do rice cakes, like the caramel rice cakes. Those are really good too. You can do yogurt with fruit and honey. That's sweet as well. And that is Monday through Friday. And let's say that on the weekend, you're like, you know what? I really want a cookie. Go get a cookie. Now, you're not gonna have 4 or 5 cookies, you know, like definitely allow yourself to enjoy that one cookie that you've been craving and really bite into it with, oh my gosh, you know, I've been looking forward to my cookie. I've been looking forward to this. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna savor it. Have a second cookie. You know, like, how is that feeling? Does it still feel good? Yes. Okay. And let's say that the serving is 4 cookies for 200 calories. Then you can tell yourself, I'm gonna have 4 cookies, which is 200 calories. And I'm gonna put these away. And I satisfied my craving. They were delicious. And then you can put them away. And try to practice that. Okay? And the next day on Sunday, have another 4 cookies. Those 8 cookies that you had in a week are not gonna make or break your progress. It's 400 calories, okay? What matters is that 80% of the time you are hitting your calorie deficit. That other 20%, it doesn't have to be that way. You're not gonna lose all of your progress for 20% that you didn't achieve, okay? I have bad eating habits. I eat big portions. How can I begin to minimize them? When I didn't know a lot about nutrition, I used to think like, okay, the smallest amount that I eat, the better. It's not. Usually it can be very damaging. My biggest advice is for you to start reading nutrition labels and start seeing serving sizes. And okay, so for instance, for me, yes, I saw, and I have talked about permanent food calorie swaps. I am going to add that video on here so you guys can kind of get an idea of that, because it is such an important video. And permanent swaps that I have made into my daily diet that I no longer have to think about, that you can look into to make permanent changes on your diet so that it's not a diet anymore, but it's a lifestyle. You can still have big portions of food, just different foods, if that makes any sense. What time do you stop eating at night? Sometimes midnight. Is it the best? No. I do get busy. Sometimes at midnight, I'm not gonna lie. Like there are times when you're gonna stop eating at 8 p.m. It all depends on your lifestyle. And there will be times that you will stop eating at midnight depending on your lifestyle. The earlier the better. Like I would say like 8, 9 p.m. is ideal. But I mean, I finish my workout at 9. I'm usually done eating by like 11 p.m. And I eat again at like 8:30 a.m. the next morning. So enjoyed answering your questions. I will add some links to videos that I have done in the past that hopefully relate to this subject. So you can go check those out in the description below. And I'm gonna go film my video. Charlie, hey, Charlie, look. You wanna stay here with me? I'm gonna cry. This dog makes me cry every single day. He's so cute. He's walking around with his little stuffed animal. I'm being quiet because my husband's busy. He's so cute. He's just walking around with his little toy. And I'm like, you can stay here. And he's like, no, I need to go. Let's give that one more try. No? Oh my gosh, I just finished recording. The setup is so cute. I like it. I wish this room could look like this forever, but it won't. We have to put all of our stuff back. So we're gonna do that. It is currently 6:51. How do you feel, my love?
I'm okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna help you with that. That is super hard to move. Hold on. I finished the recording. I am importing videos to my computer so I can edit after dinner. We went to Wiener Schnitzel. My husband said that that's not how you say it. Wiener Schnitzel. We've never had this before. We were on our way to Brahms. Is Brahms a Texas thing?
Yeah.
It's a Texas thing. Brahms is a Texas thing. But we were going to Brahms. If you know, you know. And the line was so bad. We were like, pass. My husband was like, do you want to try something else? We just kept driving. And he was like, there's like this hot dog place. We've never tried it, so I'm excited to. I got corn dog bites, big french fries, a chili cheese dog. Do you want to put the tables?
Yeah.
And my husband got a Chicago Bills. If you know from New Girl. A Chicago hot dog. Hello. Hi. We ate Wiener Schnitzel. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't care. You know, it's fast food. The chili cheese dog did not sit well with my stomach. I'm gonna be paying for that. That's how you know you old. You're like, oh, that didn't sit well with me. I felt it immediately. I really wanted some hot dogs, you know. The corn dogs probably destroyed my stomach. They were tiny. I had 3. I'm gonna feel very bloated tomorrow. I'll feel very bloated, but it's okay. We're about to go for a little walk. I'm tired, but we're gonna edit a little bit. I'll be back.
But yeah, I was actually canceled on an hour before my appointment, so. 13 minutes skincare routine while I just decompressed watching TikToks. It's 2 in the morning. It's 1:50. I need to go to sleep, and I'm gonna go to sleep right now. I will see you tomorrow. Core and cardio day. You know the vibes. We rocking the curlies. We rocking the curlies. Okay? Yeah. Editing is fun, but it does take a lot of work. And I'm learning. I'm gonna go. I love you.